This is Chris Frew with BioBuzz at the QNova LifeSciences Partnering Forum, part of JP Morgan's Healthcare Week. And I'm very excited to be sitting down today with Raymond Goodrich, CEO and CSO of PhotonPharma. Thanks for joining me today.
It's great to be here, Chris. Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's our pleasure. So as a starting point, can you tell us a little bit about PhotonPharma and what you all are working on?
Sure. PhotonPharma is developing a new cancer immunotherapy platform for treating patients with solid tumors. We actually use the patient's tumor to create a product called Inacell, which we essentially use to retrain, re-engineer the patient's immune system to recognize and clear the disease from their body. It's an autologous therapy, and it's one that was developed in my lab at Colorado State University, and which we licensed from Colorado State University exclusively for this application in 2018.
So this is a tech transfer out of your lab, so it's something very close to your heart that you're moving forward now yourself. Can you tell us where you are in the pipeline or the development pipeline?
Yeah, so it's a very exciting week for us. This week we opened our clinical trial under an IND that was cleared in 2024 by the FDA, and we'll actually be actively enrolling patients starting this week forward at the City of Hope in Duarte, California. That's our partner for the manufacturing and for the administration of the product and monitoring of patients. So it's very exciting for us. These are women with relapsed ovarian cancer. It's a disease for which there are very few options or alternatives that are available today. Most women go through surgical removal of the tumor, chemotherapy, radiation therapy, and yet as much as half of them within a 3-year period will undergo a relapse. And then there are very few follow-up options that are available. We're hoping to be able to give them one additional option to be able to fight disease, which is this immunotherapy platform on top of the methods that are available today, which may give that added boost to allow them to continue in remission or potentially to reduce the likelihood of reoccurrence of the disease over an extended period of time.
Well, you're first of all, congratulations!
Well,
what an incredible way to start the year and come into 2026.
It absolutely is, and it's really a credit to the team, the people that we have involved with PhotonPharma from the beginning. A lot of dedicated individuals who see this as an opportunity to add to a burgeoning field of immunotherapy using the body's immune system to fight disease as a way of being able to address, in particular, solid organ tumors. Ovarian cancer is our first indication. We hope to be able to seek applications for lung cancer, colon cancer, breast cancer, really any solid organ tumor that may exist and where this type of therapy can have a dramatic impact.
And aside from celebrating the really good milestone, why are you here at JP Morgan? What are some of the goals you're looking to accomplish?
Well, I think we, as many others, are here to talk to people who are knowledgeable about biotech, knowledgeable about the requirements for developing biotech, and have financial resources to be able to commit to new developments, new companies like PhotonPharma and like the Inacell product, the platform that we're developing. And so it's one of the world's premier events for this type of program, for looking for financing, for looking for partners to be able to advance biotherapy. I think it's one of the best in the world for those types of approaches. So that's exactly precisely why we're here.
That's great. And do you have a raise open now, or do you plan to open one soon?
Yes, we're seeking a Series A raise for $30 million, which would carry us to an NDA with this product. One of the reasons for seeking an early indication with relapsed ovarian cancer is because there are few options. It makes this amenable to fast track designation from the FDA and to breakthrough therapy designation. As I think even this week, you saw announcements coming from the FDA talking about how they want to accelerate the introduction of new cell therapy or immunotherapy approaches for treating patients, give patients options, more options. This fits perfectly into that space and into that desire. And so it would be an opportunity for us under that breakthrough designation to continue our program in patients, to have an early introduction of the product And that 30 million in financing would allow us to bring this to the point where it's available for routine use in patients who have the need.
I have one additional question on that. You're going to talk to probably a lot of excited investors this week. I can tell you're bringing them a brand new clinical trial start and a great opportunity to have an impact. What is the one thing you want investors to remember about PhotonPharma?
Well, I think the fact that it is a platform technology, that it opens up a whole new opportunity to be able to treat patients with solid organ tumors in a way that's quite unique. And that uniqueness was actually recognized by the US Patent Office in 2025. We received a patent that covers the method for production of this product, as well as for the composition of matter, the actual inactivated tumor cells. We're building on, there have been a lot of recent successes with immunotherapies, things like CAR T, TIL cell therapies, mRNA-based technologies. They're all demonstrating clinical efficacy in one form or another with a variety of different indications. What we're doing is adding to that in a way that's unique, different, and we think has specific advantages to be able to make this more accessible, more available, more practical to deliver something that has broad efficacy in patients who need the therapy.
Well, Raymond, I wish you the best of luck this week. I'm excited for what you have in store the year ahead for you. Before I let you go, can you tell me what your experience is? We're here at the QNova LifeSciences Forum.
Yes.
Tell me, do you work with QNova? What it's been like?
Yes, I've had the pleasure of being able to work with QNova and in its earlier manifestations through Jim Sergey, who's been involved with the organization for quite some time. He's just an absolute wonderful connector and a person who's able to bring folks together, and particularly at a meeting like this at JP Morgan, having people and knowing people like Jim Sergey, knowing QNova, the organization, MTEC, and others that they partnered with, is just incredible because there's a lot of noise out there. There's a lot of people who are in similar need. And so having connections through people that you know who could serve as a reference for you or provide a reference to the people that you're talking to is incredibly important, incredibly valuable. It's all about, it really all comes down to the interpersonal interactions and connections that you generate at the human level that make the difference in advancing these types of therapies.
Well, I appreciate it, and I appreciate you sitting down at the human level with me today to tell me about the really interesting things you're working on and the exciting year you have ahead. So, Raymond, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate you joining us.
Pleasure.
Thank you. This is Chris with BioBuzz.